Time now for Ask Finney. 7 on your side. Michael Finney is answering questions sent to him via Facebook, Twitter, and email. Michael, the first comes from Bill, who's in Albany, and he asks, do people in California have until October 2018 or October of 2020 to comply with the Real ID requirements? I see two different dates from the Department of Homeland Security at the DMV.
Yeah, no, it can get very confusing. Let me kind of go back and begin at the beginning. The federal government is toughening its ID requirements for travelers flying domestically. Now, the October 2018 deadline is for the California DMV to meet the new Real ID standard. That's what they're calling it, Real ID. The 2020 date is for flyers actually getting on a plane. After that date, you cannot board unless you have a Real ID compliant driver's license, U.S. passport, or other accepted federal identification. So there is some good news here. As of January 22nd of this year, the California DMV has been issuing the new Real ID compliant driver's license and ID cards. Now, we're going to be talking about this because in 2 years, probably the three of us aren't going to have new licenses. Right. So we better have a passport with us or we need to go down and get a new license.
This is going to be a huge mess.
Oh, it is. It's going to be a mess. Yeah.
Paul asks, I had more than 73,000 air miles with Hawaiian Airlines which have expired. Is there any way to reclaim them without having to purchase 10% of my expired points to get all of the points reactivated?
How good a talker are you? You a good negotiator? Otherwise, probably not. Yeah. Many airlines have a time period when you need to either redeem or add more miles to your account. With Hawaiian Airlines and most others, it's 18 months. Now, after that, as you said, you have to purchase 10% of your expired points on Hawaiian Airlines to have all your miles reactivated. But it does not hurt to ask the airline if they can waive the fee altogether. Just so you know, that's a pretty good deal to just buy 10% of them and get them back. Okay. Most airlines just, they're gone.
Okay. Oh, goodness. All right. Norma from San Francisco asks, my bank was sold 15 years ago. I don't know where to get my money.
Yikes. Okay, look, there are two ways to go with this. First, check with the successor bank, the company, the bank that bought your bank, and see if they have your money. Now, if you don't know who that is, I want you to call my hotline here at the station, and we'll track it down for you. Now, it is more likely that whoever bought out your bank has probably taken your money and turned it over to the state of California. Now, the state holds on to your money and then just waits for you to claim it. If you don't claim it, they just hang on to it. The easiest way to do this is to go to unclaimed.org and check. You put in your name and some minor information, and then they tell you if there's any money available. Now, I'll post a link on abc7news.com. Again, if you're having issues with that, just call my hotline. Either I or someone else will actually help you out. Okay.